Hey guys, how are you? Let's talk about my LOEWE bag that I love so much. Should I say loved or should I say love? I don't know. Let's talk about that. Kind of figure this out. Hi, if you've never been to my channel before, I welcome you. I love to share my luxury obsessions with you. Usually it's handbags, usually it's LV. Sometimes I do unboxing, so I just do a beautiful rose here. My husband bought this. This was my Valentine's Day gift, and I absolutely love it. He knows I love lights. I'm from Vegas. We collect pinball machines and classic arcade games. Roses, and he also got me this. It's so pretty. I figured I'd show you and put it here because our little orchid is dying. Look. I don't have a green thumb, but look how beautiful. But yeah, she's dying. I was like, you know what? We're going to put something electrical and magical. Anyways, let's talk about Miss LOEWE. Miss Minnie, Miss Thing, Miss Gorgeous. You guys know I fell in love with her when I was looking through the website accidentally. I'm going to put a picture up so we can kind of refresh our memories. And if you haven't seen my video that I did on her, I did an unboxing. I'll put her below, and I super love that bag. It's super cute, no shade against it. LOEWE is the real McCoy, guys. It is. The quality is insane. It's super cute. It's casual. It worked with all of my outfits. I love the color. There's like nothing about it that I was like, you know, I shouldn't buy this bag. I fell in love with the bag, and that's why I bought it. So, hey, I got the bag. I love the bag. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I did the video, and I would go out, and I tend to grab other bags. I wouldn't grab her. Oh, I just tell you that I have nothing negative to say about this little cutie. It is just simply me. It's what I feel comfortable wearing. It's what makes my heart sing. It's all of those things. So I didn't have a problem with buying her, and I didn't feel like I was taking a risk when I bought her. I thought I was doing the right thing, right? You don't buy a bag thinking that you're doing the wrong thing. Did I give it weeks of thought? No. Did I give it a week of thought? No. I gave it maybe an hour of thought. But that's okay. That's all right. I have no regrets buying her. I'm glad I bought her, appreciate her. I got to let you guys know how amazing she is, and you're like, okay, if she's so amazing, why don't you have her? So let me get to it. So just because I don't think it's amazing for me, it doesn't mean that it's not an amazing bag. It doesn't mean that it's not amazing for you, because we are, you guys, how different are we, right? And how do we feel about these bags? Do I expect you guys to feel the same way I feel about it? Of course not. So let's keep going with the conversation before I lose track, because I'll jump here and jump there. I don't want to do that. So anyways, so I got the bag, and it was sitting on my shelf. I'm looking at it. I'm loving it. I'm not taking pictures of the bag. I'm not dressing my bag up. Why didn't I dress her up? I dressed her up for the video to show you guys all the things you could do with her. But when I was at home alone, I didn't dress her up. I didn't take pictures of her. I didn't put her on my Instagram, my new Instagram. If you guys want to follow me, I put more personal things. She just sat on my shelf, and I'm like, okay, here we go. So my last video, when I was talking about the YSL, at the end of the video, I kind of hinted at, I'm thinking about it, because I was literally on the fence. She's so cute. She's such a good bag. And then I had to really, really dig deep down inside, because I was like $1,500. Why should I keep the bag? Why should I sell the bag? For me, it's a good quality bag. It's all of the above. Why wasn't I picking her up? Am I gonna have a bag that I love, that's so cute, but is it just gonna be sitting on the shelf just to look pretty? I don't know. Possibly. I could. I don't think I want to do that right now. I may. No, there's nothing wrong with doing that. I think it's, you know, if that's what you want to do, and you know, there's nothing wrong with that. It's your thing, okay? We all got our crazy little things going with these bags. Okay, we're all a little. Anyway, so what pushed me over the edge to getting excited to returning it? So I'm like, okay, it's a casual bag. It's a bag that goes with all of my outfits, most of my outfits at least. Why am I not wearing her? Why don't I put it on? And why am I not as excited with this little cutie as I am with this? Why? Should I not have the same excitement for a bag I just bought? Should I not have this excitement? You guys see me on my Instagram. You see, look, she's still dressed up. I took this off and I put a little, I've been playing with my bag. And why am I not, why? And you know what? I'm just like, you know what? I'm not going to keep seeing why. I'm not going to keep, if I'm asking all of these questions, time is going to pass. I'm going to have to end up selling it for a lesser price, possibly because it's available, so anybody could buy it. I did get it for a discount. So what? I know from past experiences of putting certain bags on sale, it's going to take so much longer. I have so many other bags that I've sold before. But when I put a Louis Vuitton on, and this could be with Chanel and Hermes too, people buy them for a reason. I'm not in the hobby of buying bags for them later, 10, 15 years, to just be like, oh, it's worth $200 now. It doesn't make me feel good. Even if I was rich, it's just throwing your money away. No, I'm not going to call it an investment, but I'm also not going to not call it an investment. I don't know if that makes sense. So in any investment in general, in life and investments and stocks and properties, everything is a risk. Your marriage is a risk. Your getting in the car is a risk. Anything and everything is a risk. So what do we do to raise our chances of not having failed, right? Make the best choices that we can so later on we don't fail. Anyway, so I'm getting off topic. My point is that I either had to keep the bag and possibly eat it and keep a bag that I wasn't going to use, I wasn't completely happy with, I liked looking at, or I had to possibly take a loss on it. Why would I take a loss on it? Is it because it's a LOEWE puzzle bag? No, not really. I've seen them on Fashion File, I've seen them on eBay. They're pretty up there, but the popularity right now is up there. Does it have a track record? Does that house, now I'm thinking inside, does that house have a record of being very popular and not just having one bag that the whole brand is popular for? And that's what I saw from my inexperience of LOEWE. I know they've been around for a very long time. It's one of the oldest houses there is. I bought the bag, so I'm like, oh, let me go on the website, and I see all of their bags, and I'm like, is this a brand that is going to blow up? Is this a brand that everybody's gonna go crazy? Is this a brand that, not that that's gonna dictate my love for a bag, but I do think of the resale value. For me, you don't have to. You could just buy what you love, and then 2 years I've been down that road and I don't like it. I don't like to have spent so many thousands of dollars to, I don't know. Anyhow, and yes, I know bags do come back in style again, and I just happened to have sold my saddlebag and all these other Fendi bags right before they came back, so it's like, what, 20 years later, 15, 20 years, so had I not waited just another couple of years, I would have made money. Get that out of the way, right? Forget that. So why didn't I put the bag on? It didn't complete me, it didn't wow me, I didn't feel great, it didn't, it was another casual bag that would have sat there for what? I don't have a lot of bags. The bags that I have, I freaking love. I'm obsessed with, and I mean that. I'm not gonna have a bag that I am not goo goo gaga over. And if I know it has a good resale value in the future, and if it's increasing in price, that's another added bonus. I didn't know that from LOEWE. I knew that I know now that the puzzle is super popular. It's talked about all over social media. It's just another casual bag that I really didn't need, that I just prefer to pick something else that's casual and dressy at the same time. I love the history. I love, all of the reasons that we love Louis Vuitton for. I don't need to go outside of Louis Vuitton. I take it back. I didn't mean to say that. I don't need to go outside of Louis Vuitton for another casual bag when I'd rather just use Louis Vuitton, right? It's not even, it doesn't have to be a monogram. It could be whatever, but it's Louis Vuitton and I feel good in it. I like it. All of the bags that are in department stores, most likely they're gonna go down in value after that brand isn't talked about anymore, after that style is completely gone and we've moved on to something else. That's gonna dip and I'm not down for that. I'd rather, you know what I'd rather do? I have all of my monogram that I could possibly want. I don't need any other monogram bags. I have enough. But in the future, I just want to every once in a while, if there's a limited edition Louis Vuitton bag that is a classic, for instance, it could be a Speedy. I don't have any Neverfulls. I don't have a desire to wear a Neverfull. You guys know where I live. I live in Boca Raton, Florida. You walk outside and all you see are Louis Vuittons. Luckily, there's so many different Louis Vuittons out there. So chances are, you know, you may not get, and the way I dress them up, you know, so it's going to be a little different. Everybody has their own personality with their Louis Vuitton. Chanel's, oh my gosh, in the grocery store at Walgreens, everybody, Louis Vuitton and Hermes. The Birkin and the Kelly, you see them a lot here. I've already seen them. I put that, you know what, I know it's going to sound crazy, then I'm going to put the LOEWE and an Hermes in the same category. I know they have nothing to do with each other. I already know Hermes is handcrafted and da-da-da-da-da. You can't get it aesthetic-wise. It's the look-wise, right? So I'm not just going to get a bag because of a brand or because it's really popular and really, really hard to get. Is that a factor when I bought this cutie? Of course I wanted her more because she was hard to get, but I also liked her. And there are people that love Hermes and love the puzzle bag, and so I'm just speaking for me. The puzzle bag was a little bit too plain. Color be plain, like really ridiculous, but you know, it's just, I'm trying to figure this out myself, to be honest with you. It was a little bit on the plain side. I had an Hermes. Say I had a Birkin, okay? Say I had the little Birkin. Yeah, I'd wear it and I'd be like, oh my God, I got a Birkin and it's a mini Birkin, a Millie Kelly, whatever, any kind of little Birkin, big Birkin, whatever. Oh, wow. Oh, it's so, and I'll be carrying that Birkin like, oh my God, I got me a Birkin. I scored a Birkin. But what like, oh my God, I love it. I know I wouldn't, and I'm so glad I don't. I am so glad I'm not gonna ever go down that path, that route, whatever. If I was to pick between Hermes and Chanel, I would pick Chanel. But here's the thing with Chanel too. Oh my gosh. You know, there was a point where I wouldn't see them very often, right? Guess what all you see now, besides the Neverfull and the Demia being now? A black Chanel classic flap, any size you can think of. It could be vintage, it could be this, it could be that. That's all you see. First of all, I don't have a black bag. I have one black clutch. I have the daily pouch. I'll use her for an evening out, and I can use her as an SLG. I can do whatever with it. She's beautiful. I love the leather. That's my black bag. I tend to wear black a lot as well. So to put another black bag, and yes, black is not a color. I think black is a little bit too harsh for an outfit. If I have whatever color I have on, black is really going to stand out. I mean, are they beautiful? Yes, there's some beautiful black bags, but I feel like, again, it's like, oh, you got a black bag because it goes with everything, and then that's in my head, and then that turns me off, and I told you guys I was crazy, right? So I don't care. I'm like, why would I get a black bag when I could just get that instead? You can always get a black bag. Like, that's my whole black bag thing that I have. I'd rather not. So if I was to get a Chanel, maybe I will one day. Maybe I'll get it pre-lugged. I would never spend anything more than $3,000 for a handbag, guys. I'm just letting you know it's not happening. I don't care how much I like it, how much I love it. I'll get over it. To me, Louis Vuitton it crosses all of It crosses all of what? Wait, how does it go? It checks all the boxes. That's what I meant to say. It checks all the boxes. Why? Because I look forward to a whole new crazy design, crazy color. It could be crazy color, but they do the classics that I know are gonna. This to me is like a little trophy. This to me, oh my goodness. I'm gonna do a comparison between this one and the 20, and I'm gonna talk about that. I have some things to say about it. Maybe help you figure out, because honestly, you really don't need both. Quick point that I wanted to tell you about too. So I recently bought this one, and a couple days ago it came price increase. So right now it's there $4.15, and I paid $5.45. So I paid $130 over what it was going to cost, right? Do I have a problem? I overpaid. Okay, I overpaid. I am okay with it. You know why? Because I absolutely love it. It fills my soul, my spirit, my life, everything you could possibly think of. I don't mind paying an actually $130. In the grand scheme of things, this $130 is nothing, okay? I had to make a choice because I got this bag, and because I had the recto verso, I told you why that didn't work out for me. But Foxy LV put a red one out. This beautiful red one that I was like, oh my gosh, there's a red one. This is my chance to get the perfect coin card holder. Then I was like looking at it and I was like, wait a minute, you know what? It's not the red that is perfect for me. Crazy. You have to really love what you have, right? You have to really can't just buy just to buy. Okay, so I said, you know what? If I don't get this red one, I'm gonna have to to wait till maybe next year till they come out with a new color that I like. What if I don't like the colors? I like this, they have one that's like a lime green and then this one. So I was like in the fence between the two. And I figured I just really, really love this color. And I'm like, you know what? I'm happy paying a little bit over because I have other LV bags and I've sold other LV bags that I've made a profit on. I've sold them over retail. Listen, I am not Mother Teresa. I am not here to monitor your money, to take care of your money. If I know a bag is super popular and I'm not 100% that I want to part with it, now I'm talking about the old Nano Speedy, which I did like. It's not that I didn't like the shape or I didn't like that it wasn't detachable. I could have lived with all that. It was just the quality of it in real life that it fell short for me. But I still loved it because it was my only Nano Speedy. So parting with it was going to be hard because I wasn't thinking they were going to come out with this, right? I think I put it on eBay for like $2,000 or very close to $2,000. So I made a nice profit on that. Somebody else was happy. Somebody else that could afford it is happy. I got some extra money where I'm like, okay, I could pay a little bit more for something that I really love. And I got a good price for this. By the way, these go for like between $700 and $1,000. And I got it for $5.45. So I love it. I'm happy. I'm content. It's a good purchase. Here, let's set this up here so we can have some eye candy like that. Or do we want to do it like that? Like that? Okay. Like you're talking to me. Okay. And price increases and the quality. Every bag you get is gonna be a different bag. Every bag is gonna be a different quality. A different person made it. And if it's a bad quality, you could just take it back or get your money back. So I bought the LOEWE bag. I knew I could take it back. I knew I could change my mind. And I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm not perfect. I don't tend to make as many mistakes. But I truly did fall in love with that little cutie. It was beautiful. That color is stunning. But I didn't use it. I didn't wear it. What threw me over the freaking edge made me run to the mall and return that bag. Guys, I've never been so excited to return a bag. Here's my bag of the day. Oh my God. I'm in Saks. You guys are going to kill me. When to hear about it. Like, oh my God. This, look, I'm gonna put it up. This picture she posted, here are my notes. Here are my notes, people. Okay, so I was a little confused. So that right there is a summer canvas. When she spoke about this, I wrote down for March, it was a summer canvas. There was gonna be a wapiti, a petite sac plat. What's a wapiti? Is that going to be new? Petite sac plat, the karigami. Okay, that's going to come in that. I bought a karigami set once and I returned it. Slim purse, which I already have this. I have no need for that. A zippy wallet and a zippy coin. So those were my notes, but later on she did post, and I'm assuming this is the summer canvas that she's talking about, will be coming in a pastel purple and pink. So that looks to be that, and then it's going to come in a Neverfull and a papillon on the go. The marshmallow, the karigami, the zippy, the wapiti. I don't know what the wapiti is. And then a Sarah wallet and the petite sac plat. On the marshmallow, can't do it. I don't know about them. I don't know. Probably not. Let's see what comes out. Right now, I don't have a Neverfull. Maybe I'll get the Neverfull. I have to see what's going to be coming out in this beautiful print, and I really love it. As soon as she posted this, it was like, what time was it? I took a screenshot at 11:30. I got my butt in a gear and I ran into Saks, and I was like, I could not wait to return this LOEWE bag that I never wore, that I just looked at. So, do I recommend a LOEWE bag? Would you recommend something that you wouldn't keep? I don't know. Would you? Would you? Would you not? Okay. I'll recommend their LOEWE bag. It's a beautiful This bag. Is just moi. Don't worry about me. I'm just sharing what had happened. Okay, that's all I'm sharing with. As soon as I see what bag is going to come out, that is going to be hard to get. I'm telling you right now. Remember when I told you about this? The urgency that I had, how popular it was going to be and how hard it was going to be to get. I was like, oh my God. And yeah, do you guys like this lock on here? I thought that was just like a little cute little extra bling. Isn't that pretty? Where are we gonna keep these locks tucked away or anywhere else? This one came from by the pool. Yeah, I'm not gonna put it on the leather, but right there, it's cute, right? Okay, I'm done. What else do I have to talk about? At some point, pretty soon, I'm gonna do a comparison between this bag and the 20, because guys, that's really, really important, and I am not going to take that video lightly. I'm going to make notes. I am going to do the best job that I can to give you an amazing video so you can think about everything, and because it is such an important decision. These bags are so expensive. $1,000 for a handbag is ridiculous, but we are in this together. Oh my gosh. I love you guys. What is it? Happy Friday! It's Friday. Ooh, ooh. Oh, I'm thinking we're gonna go to Miami. So yeah, my husband, he is volunteering. He used to be in a band in high school. He's 50 years old now, and I'm 47. Anyway, so he is like part of the alumni band. So we're gonna go to Miami. He has like a band practice. So we're gonna do like a whole day trip. Miami's like what, 50 miles away from me? Not that far, but it's a drive. And I'm thinking about going to the design district because I have to exchange my white orans. I never wore them. I got them in a size too big. They didn't have it, and I tried it on and it fit fine, but I'm like, you know what, if I wear this, it's gonna stretch out and then that's it. They're done. So I'm gonna get my true size. So maybe I'll pop into Louis. I'll touch bases with my essay, which I haven't heard from, by the way. I don't know if he still works there, but I need an essay design district because that's a big Louis Vuitton, the second in the nation, and if I can't get it through customer service, so I will be the first one in that line knocking on the door. Excuse me, is that limited? I was like, oh, that's what I want. And I had like all the selections. When a limited edition comes out, they're gonna give them to the bigger stores, the more popular stores. I need to have some business, some serious business at the design district. You guys, maybe I'll do like a little vlog, little video. It's so beautiful there. If you ever come down here, they have every store you can possibly imagine. Love you guys, and have a beautiful weekend. Have a beautiful Friday. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.